What's up, guys? What's going on, everyone? Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Get into some analysis, shall we? Okay, so yesterday, if you guys are in the Discord, yesterday I gave out this area as a solid area to look at for longs. This low a day particularly, I had a level over here, which ended up working out really nicely. We delivered straight to these highs right here, and then obviously a little rejection, and then we had a level over here as well that delivered the CPI high as well. So now we've kind of left these lows here. All right, we took that low and now we're trading to the upside. We are trading inside, still kind of inside of this hourly fair value gap, which I'd like to see respected. And then we have a 4-hour down here, so, or sorry, 15-minute down here. This is one of the ones I'm gonna be watching. Breaker block. You guys see this breaker? So I would watch this area here for a potential long setup. But my bias pretty much all week long, for actually not just this week, but between last week and the week before, has been a push up into these highs. These highs have to get taken at some point. So this is basically where I want market to go. This is 26,120. Okay, so 26,120 is where I would like to see market push up to before we see any kind of rejection, or a rejection that'll last at least. So, yeah, that's my thoughts here. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what this does, like, you know, as we progress through this Asia session. We got a good amount of SMT with ES too. ES is already down here at this breaker, bro. ES is already down there. Was good, Lucas. Gold chart. I'm not watching gold right now. Just mainly watching NQ right now. Actually, fuck it, bro. I'll look at gold too. Let's see. Let's check out gold. Oh. Yo, this shit is pumping, bro. Gold. God damn, gold. Gold might be... Gold might... This is a daily wick that we're at. Daily wick CE on gold. Check this out. I'm gonna pull this up over here for you guys too. Gold right here. Daily wick CE. I'll watch it because it looks like we might get the move on gold before NQ. I'll watch it. This area on gold, pretty good for rejection. What level is this? 27. 27. Actually, let me go on MGC. What's good, Verona? Why'd your account get banned, bro? You probably said some wild shit to somebody, bro. Like, that is just very like you. Yeah, it is pushing all-time high. What's good, bro? What's good? Let's see. Let's see. A gold, good chance of rejecting here. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Could be worth a little baby short, bro. I might even go as far as to say. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yo, I might take the gold short here. I might try it out. Not a bad look at all. I like this area. I do like this area. Fuck it, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, I just cooked it, bro. What did I just do? What have I done? I forgot I had the copier on. I just entered like way too many contracts. I entered 5 minis, bro. I actually just blew $200 each account for absolutely no fucking reason at all. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. That is so annoying, bro. I forgot I had this fucking copier on, bro. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna retry this in a second. That's so annoying. I did not realize that I was about to enter 5 fucking minis, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, that shit entered me 5 fucking minis. This is a good area, bro. Really solid looking area on gold. I'll just try it right here. 3 micros. Oops. 3 micros. I'll do a quick stop at the high right there. Only 3 micros. I'm not really risking too much here. This is a rejection from the daily Wick CE. Only reason why I wouldn't limit a daily Wick CE or like that I'm hesitant on taking a full size short is because this is a daily Wick CE, which means it could have like a decent amount of drawdown before this actually, you know, like starts to go. Wait, hold on, my shit's fucked up, bro. Let me fix this. There we go. Much better. Yeah, fuck it. I'll try it, bro. I'll see how it goes. Don't pull Shinobi now, cuz. What does that mean? We have news high still on time. Yeah, I know. It's just, bro, the daily weeks. Whatever. I'll just try it out, bro. It's 3 micros. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. With gold, I don't look for. I trade gold a little differently than I would trade NQ. Like, so for this trade here, I wouldn't have entered NQ like this. I would wait for a confirmation setup on NQ. But gold doesn't really respect PD arrays like NQ does. So if there's like a fair value gap or something, gold doesn't really give a fuck. So it's either works off the CEs like rejection blocks, or it just doesn't. You know? That's so annoying though that I just lost. I like unnecessarily just lost $200 to accidentally taking 5 minis on this trade for no reason. So stupid, bro. NQ starting to like maybe make a move here too. We'll see. I'll watch NQ as well. I'll watch it. Why you close the monthly membership of the Discord? I don't know, bro. I might bring it back. I don't know. We'll see. Bottom tip of doom. Yeah, bro. I mean, I missed my initial entry that I was going to take here. So now it's just either a continuation entry, which works, or it doesn't. But I mean, I entered smaller size here for a reason. Yeah, NQ is starting to get some movement. I'll wait and watch NQ to see like what it wants to do, but nothing of importance from NQ yet. Why do you short before 15-minute bearish OB? What are you talking about? There's no 15-minute bearish. Do you mean bullish OB or something, or what? Warehouse manager Blasky? Yeah, bro. Warehouse manager Blasky is in the building. Shout out to warehouse manager Blasky. $15-minute OB at the top of the range. Because like I said, gold doesn't really respect PD arrays inside of the range much, if at all. So I don't prioritize like a fair value gap or an order block or a breaker block. Like things like that, I don't prioritize on gold specifically. Obviously, those things matter to me on NQ or ES or any of the indices, but I don't watch that on gold. Like gold, I trade a completely different way, to be honest. Apex only pays out to people who promote their firm. Okay, then don't use it. What happened to DoorDash guy? I don't know, bro. Bro, DoorDash guy came in here like a few different times, I think. But I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, it's kind of just like everybody else. Like, probably didn't take it seriously. It happens. I don't know. Only the real OGs know about the DoorDash guy. What would I target on this? The 4-hour low. I mean, 4-hour low looked pretty good. Like, this should deliver to the 4-hour low at some point, whether it's going to be from here. So like whether it's this entry being valid, or maybe it goes from a little bit higher. Maybe it takes previous day high and then rejects, like whatever. I think 4-hour or the daily low look pretty good to get taken at some point, just because you guys can see we don't have any manipulation leg underneath here, underneath these opens, right? So I would anticipate the daily low at some point. I feel like he was trying to make sure you got your order because he felt like Shinobi was going to snatch it. I think it was Shinobi's order, or somebody else ordered it. I didn't order it. NQ starting to move now. NQ, I'm gonna wait. I think unless like a super nice setup forms here, NQ, I'll probably wait until 10 p.m. for that 4-hour to open, and then I'll take the entry off of that delivery if it's good. But we have PPI tomorrow morning. So I wouldn't, you know, bank on an entry on NQ tonight. Like, you know, don't rely on that. Same thing as last night. Yeah, last night we had like almost no movement. You guys can see it was pretty sideways, like super sideways. And then we got the move at New York Open, really. So I would expect something similar here tonight. Doesn't mean we can't trade like range high to range low, but it has to be a good looking setup. Another thing, yo, like, I guess is a trend now is trading fucking silver. Not something that I've explored, but yo, have any of you guys in the chat traded silver? Does anybody in here like consistently trade silver? Or has anybody tried it? Is your bias on NQ? Yes, my bias on NQ is still bullish. What's the PO3 indicator called? Right here, bro. ICT ACF candles by Fadi. Silver's fire, really? Silver's great and horrible. Sizing is horrible. So apparently, so there's a micro silver, but Apex doesn't let you trade it, which kind of sucks. So if you're on like a live account or something, you can trade a micro silver. But all I know is that silver like silver minis. Yo, Blasky, how much is it? I think it's like $100 a tick or something crazy like that, right? It's $100 a tick, right? It's some stupid shit, bro. That's all I know. 25 a tick? Yeah, 25 a tick, brother. Come on, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. Insane. So, yeah, I mean, silver definitely moves. You just got to be on the right side of the move. Scott Taylor, what's good, brother? How's it going, bro? I made 720 off 3 micros on silver, no drawdown. Respects the fibs beautifully. Nice. Yeah, I might, before I like actually come on here on a live stream and start trading silver, it's definitely something that I'd like to trade by myself first, and like, you know, get used to it and see what works. But I think I'm going to start, that's definitely something I'm going to start exploring in the next few days. And if I fuck with silver, I might start trading some silver, like gold and silver, on the nights that like NQ is not moving. Definitely worth. What PD rays work better for gold? Thanks. Rejection blocks, bro. Rejection blocks is what I use to trade gold. What's good, Christian? How's it going, bro? This gold trade probably stops out. This 15-minute, I think, looks pretty bullish here. So I might want to go a little bit higher. If I had an entry like pretty much right at the CE, where's the CE here? So like 27.3, I'd considering like a 4-point stop loss would be like 31 something would be like the ideal stop loss on this trade. I'm just not going to risk that much, even if it's three micros. I wouldn't have minded this loss at all if I didn't accidentally take 5 minis right before this, bro. Like, that shit's actually kind of pissing me off. So annoying. I keep forgetting that I have this trade copier hooked up now. By the way, guys, if you don't know, actually, let me put it up right now. If you don't know, I did partner up with Trade Copier, which I'm actually super excited for. So Yeah, code key for trade copia if you guys want to use it. Hold on, let me add it in here. Why won't it let me add this? For some reason it won't let me add, here, I could just do, no. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna have to figure out the fucking trade copia thing later. Whatever. Not necessary. But anyways, yeah, trade copia, I do have a partnership with them now. So if you guys want it, copy trade, you can use trade copia code key and use that. Literally only reason why I got trade copia was so that I could trade on my phone without like having to go onto Tradeovate on my phone and like fucking do that whole thing. It's mad annoying. Trade copia better than trade syncer. So the only reason I partnered up with trade copia over trade syncer, by the way, I stopped out of this gold setup. The only reason why I picked copia over syncer, so I used trade syncer and then I used trade copia, right? I used both of them. Trade syncer, I had an issue. I had a bug where for whatever reason on a few of my accounts, it was entering more contracts, and then on the rest of the accounts, it was entering like the normal amount of contracts, which is one. I was entering 1 mini per trade, and some of them would enter like 2 or 3, and then the other ones would be normal 1. I don't know why. And I double checked everything, like the contracts were all the same. Everything was the same. And for whatever reason, it was just being stupid. So I was like, okay, whatever. Fuck trade syncer, and I'm just gonna use trade copia, and I had no issues. So that is why I partnered up with them as opposed to trade syncer. Not saying trade syncer is bad. I think they both provide, it's like the same thing, bro. Allows you to, you know, effectively copy trade, but one just had bugs. I didn't have a great experience. The other one didn't. I had a good experience. So that's it. Very simple. What would be your risk on a 50K Apex funded per day / trade if you want the 2K payout, for example? I wouldn't be risking, so I would do like 3 micros, 20-ish points of risk per trade, which should put you at no more than like $200 per day, right? If you take 2 trades, you should never be taking more than like a $200 loss. So I'd use 3 micros, 3 to 5 micros on every trade. No exceptions. Don't size up on something because you think it's like an amazing setup, blah, blah, like whatever. 3 micros for like a normal setup, 5 micros for a better looking setup. That's it. Never go over 5 micros. NQ, we have like 30 minutes here left. What says accounts to trade? I'm on 50Ks right now, guys. I'm on 50K apexes. Sizing down to 2 micros makes sense. I mean, yeah, I guess. Why would you use 2 though? Like, what purpose does that serve? These highs look so nice right here, bro. These highs right here look fire. The fact that it's just like, look at this. These highs just look really good up here. I feel like those highs should get taken. And then we do need to take the data highs too. So data highs are right here. We need to take those. Haven't taken them yet. Hence the bullishness here. Still on the gold trade? No. Just have the opportunity to take some more partials / light runners. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I just smashed the fuck out of the like button. Yeah, bro. Everybody smashed the like button, bro. Thank you very much. They're setting up so much liquidity for Supreme Court decision tomorrow. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, look, there's liquidity at both sides. But more than anything, it's these highs that interest me. I think these highs have to get taken. Like, 0 chance these do not get taken. Like, literally a 0 chance these do not get taken. It's a very clear as day draw. So this is what I've been targeting for the last 3 weeks. So those have to get taken, bro. This has been such a slow grind up though. Like, super slow grind up, but I think it should get there. I don't think this should have an issue getting there. Previous month high is like the first target. That's 26,120. And then I expect a rejection around this 228 area. This 26,228, I have a level up there. I think rejection there. By the way, we have this 15-minute fair value gap here. I'm interested to see if it's going to inverse that or what this does in the next 20 seconds. Very suspect they did not release the decision on Friday. 5 seconds. Is this gonna... Nope. No close. No close there. No closure on NQ. Has not inversed this 15-minute fair value gap on NQ. So it looks like we wait for the big 10 p.m. I'm going to pull up silver. Ooh. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna. Fuck it. I'm not gonna watch silver, bro. No point. Like I don't think I'm gonna be trading it. But we do have some solid SMT here with ES on NQ. So now GC dumping. It's not dumping. It went down like 2 points. Look at that. GC all the way back up, bro. Yeah, if you guys are in here, everybody fucking hit the like button, bro. Everybody smash the like button before I smash you. Lock in. Could you explain how to find daily bias? I have a video on how to find daily bias in my 30-day series. So if you go to my videos, go to the playlist. There's a playlist called 30-day miniseries. I have an entire video on there on exactly how I find daily bias. Are you looking for long into 15-minute VG, or will you learn short term? No, I'm looking for longs like into previous day high and higher. So a previous day high right here is these data highs from CPI. I think these get taken again. These should get hit. It's a matter of where this is gonna bounce from. Name of the song. I need this mix for the gym. It's called Rufus Du Sol Sundowner Mix, Volume 69 by Gander. My bias for today? My bias for today is bullish, bro. I have a very bullish bias here. My bias all week is bullish. The only way, really, that, like, my bias would get invalidated is if we get back under this weekly open. Yeah, if we get back under that, I would then... Or sorry, monthly open. If we get back under the monthly open, then yeah, it kind of makes sense to kind of flip bias. But for now, I am bullish. So basically, like the current weekly low, which is Monday's low. If we get under Monday's low, I'll flip bearish. But until then, I wouldn't be bearish. Or if we inverse like this 4-hour FVG. If we inverse this 4-hour FVG, then yeah, I'd be bearish too. I was about to say, for 3 weeks, your bias was bullish. Yeah, it is. It has been. My bias has been very bullish. And it's worked. Look, like, this shit's only gone up, right? It's been up, like, ever since, what is this, middle of December, it's just been up. It's been a relatively shitty delivery, but for the most part, it's been good. If you long the dips, you'd be all right. But I just, bro, these highs up here, like, these are calling my name, bro. I'm telling you, market is gonna get here at some point very soon. Mark my words, bro. That is where this thing is going. It's just maybe in this last, like, because this is realistically, this is the final leg, right? So like from where we're currently trading into that high is 229 points. So this is absolutely the final expansion leg that would take us there. So there's a possibility that it can come down, take a swing low, and then go. Right? I'm not completely excluding that as a potential option. Where have you been? You haven't been live in a while. I've been going live within the Discord, but truth be told, like, overall, I haven't been trading much, to be honest with you. I had a red month in December, so I kind of had to just take a step back and, you know, focus on my own trading and figure out, like, how to adapt to this market. And so obviously that took a little bit of time, right? But now we're back. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna show up here and like trade in front of an audience when I'm, you know, not performing to the best of my ability, right? Because it's like a worse feeling for me to see you guys go red too because of me, right? Because let's be honest here, majority of people in here are fucking signal botters, right? There's very few people that come in here for like actual, you know, for a learning purpose. For the people that come in here for a learning purpose, cool, like you it's a win-win for you regardless. But for the people who are signal botters, you know, if you followed me last month, you would have gotten fried. So, you know, thank your fucking lucky stars that I didn't show up. Do you trade every day? I don't trade every day, no. I do not trade every day. I am going to be consistently going live here every single day, whether that's New York or Asia, but doesn't mean I'm going to place a trade here every single day, bro, you know? Look, bro, like I think everybody's got their own way of like dealing with times of like, you know, times of a drawdown. And for me, I just don't like being in a, like having an audience watching me when I know that I'm not performing, you know? Some people will still show up and they'll still get whacked in front of people every single day. Gold looks so good for sells after the daily highs, does it? Quick question, man. What was your aha moment in trading? Look, bro, I think the aha moment in trading is like, it's such a... Everybody makes it out to be something that it's not, because I'll tell you right now, it's something different for everybody. I think everybody has to go through their own journey, and like the aha moment kind of just comes to you. It doesn't matter what mine was. I could tell you mine, it's not going to matter to you because yours isn't going to be the same thing, right? Like, I'll give you an example, okay? For example, I think, how many years was it now? Like probably 5 years ago, I used to give Dodgy Ryan one-on-ones, and I used to basically like yell at the kid because he just didn't have like good psychology at all. You know, like he was just really behind. And it used to piss me off. So I used to get on one-on-ones with him and I used to yell at him. And he would never understand it, bro. He would never get it. And then over time, eventually he kind of like found his own, he had his own aha moment. I don't know what it was, but he had that aha moment and now he's fine, right? So I think as long as you stick to it, you'll get your aha moment, right? But, you know, me telling you what mine was, I promise you is going to do absolutely nothing for you. The aha moment is when you put money in your bank account. That could be it for some people, bro. How about London? We would really appreciate it to see you handle that session live. I can't really do London if I'm gonna be up for New York, because it's just kind of impossible, right? Like, I would have to do one or the other. So I can give you guys 2 streams a day, whether that's New York and Asia, whether that's Asia and London, right? Whether that's London and Asia, it's like backwards. But I can't do like 2 consistent sessions, because that's like, bro, how many hours is that of me being live? That's a lot of hours of me being live. I would pass out here on stream. Don't you always say that Dodgy's still unprofitable? Have I said that? I think Dodgy has said that himself. I think I'm not gonna say Dodgy's unprofitable, but I think that he could be doing a lot better than he is. I'll say that. I hate how the aha moment could take months, if not years, to figure out. Do you agree? Bro, that's just kind of the journey though for everybody. Like, some people are going to be slow at learning. Some people are going to be fast at learning. Some people are going to learn within a few months. Some people, it's going to take you a few years, right, to get to that point. Like me personally, and I've told this story multiple times before, but when I first started trading and like I actually got into the online space, I was the unprofitable one out of my group of friends that I made online that we would all trade together. I was the unprofitable one for the longest period of time. So it took me a year and a half to become profitable. But some of my friends that I was trading with at the time, they would make, bro, I vividly remember being in a Discord voice call with one of my friends, and he made like 100 grand, right? 100K with this. We used to trade options. I was an options trader. So he traded 0 DTEs, SPY, and made 100 grand in voice call with me. And bro, I made fucking $0, bro. So, I would always question like, bro, like how is this guy making all this money? I'm in the same voice call as him and I still can't make it work, bro. How could that be possible? But 6 years later, where are we at now, right? I'm still here. I'm still trading. I'm still profitable. And the guy who made all that money, I'm 99.9% sure he's either working a job or doing drugs or like some crazy shit. But he's not trading, I'll tell you that. He blew all the money. So everybody's journey is different. And I don't think that anybody should be comparing themselves to another person, because you don't know where they're going to end up, right? Like, bro, it's like every man for himself, bro. You got to focus on your own paper. You got to focus on yourself. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's. Do you line up your PDRAs with OTE? I don't use OTE, no. So yeah, the real spill is that you should focus on your own journey, bro. You guys should appreciate the little things in life, bro. Appreciate your losers a little bit more, because that's what's gonna get you where you want to go at the end of the day. Before you start your week, what levels do you really focus on? So any level that I get, you know, whatever. Like especially when I start the week, is I go from top down. So I'll start off on a monthly time frame and then I'll work my way down, right? If it's a new month, I'll start off on a monthly time frame. Right now, like if I was to do a analysis for next week at this weekend, I would open up the weekly, then I would go down to daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute. Those are the time frames in order that I would go down and find my levels. What's that saying? Comparison is the comparison is the thief of joy, is the saying. The debate online about the markets, in your opinion, the markets were on easy mode back in the day, or market's easy now? Market is much more difficult now. Market was, dude, you guys got to understand, like when I first started trading and when some of the people that you guys see online started trading, it was a bull market. Like it was extremely easy to trade, that's why majority of the people that you used to see back then that made a shitload of money, where are any of them now? Where's any of them now? Some of you guys might be too like new to the trading scene for this, but do you guys remember Zach Morris? Or that whole group, right? Or like maybe the hundreds of other traders that were on FinTwit at that time? Can you tell me which one of them still trade, bro? Not a single one of them still trade. Not one. So, yeah, the market was way easier back then, and it's much harder now. However, Zach does not trade, bro. I can tell you that right now. Zach does not trade. Zach lives on a fucking all-inclusive resort in Cancun and does drugs all day. That's what Zach does. Anyways, yeah. Point is, besides the point. The point I'm trying to make is, you have to be able to adapt to the market, right? Because the market is trading in a certain way right now, but this is not how the market is going to be trading halfway into the year. So you have to absolutely, like, always be able to adapt, and, you know, like, change your rules, change your trading style, like, with the market. Otherwise, it's just going to leave you behind, bro. It's just going to leave you behind, like, really quickly. Do you think it will continue like this in terms of difficulty? No. Zach does not trade, bro. I can tell you this for a fact. Like, I know Zach does not trade. I love how people are, like, trying to tell me what he does, bro. Like, I know. Bro, I was cooking before, and now on all my PAs, I'm in drawdown on a losing streak. It's fucking with the mental. Bro, it's okay, bro. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody goes through these phases. That's why I'm telling, the only reason why I'm telling you that I was getting cooked last month is so that you don't feel bad about getting cooked right now. Okay? Like, I got fried all of December, right? And that's the reason why I was inactive. But, bro, like, you just gotta survive. That's it. You just have to survive. And just so you guys know, bro, to put things into perspective, in December, so December was my first red month the entire year, okay? The entire year, December was my first red month. Total, across all 20 of my accounts on Apex, I was down $16,000 in December, okay? $16,000 across 20 accounts. So you do the math, that's not a lot of money, okay? And that's because I've gotten to the point where I know when my performance is off, right? I know when my performance is off, and I know when to kind of be risk off, okay? So I took off all risk, basically, December. I was taking trades with 2 micros, bro. I haven't done that in years, bro. But I knew that it just wasn't my month. Like, I knew I was getting cooked. So why would I continue sizing up? Why would I keep the same size? I wouldn't. So I sized down and I saved myself. So I lost 16K all of December, right? And yesterday I made 23K. So in one day I made the entire December loss back. You get what I'm saying? So, yo, bro, like, you guys got to understand, dude, you just can't fucking quit, bro. You just got to keep going. And eventually you're going to figure it out. Eventually you'll get to the point where you're profitable. But you have to give yourself a chance, right? If you quit, you never gave yourself a chance to succeed, bro. You never did. No matter like, you know, what you think, you genuinely didn't give yourself a chance. And this is a hard market, bro. This is the reality is that this is a difficult market, no matter what anybody tells you. And this is why I try to tell you guys to, like, stay off of social media as much as humanly possible, especially once you find, like, your group and somebody that you enjoy watching or enjoy trading with, right? Like, get the fuck off of social media, because all you're going to see on social media is you're going to have a red day, you're going to get cooked, then you're going to go on to Instagram and Twitter, and you're going to do one scroll, you're going to see some guy made 100K, some guy made 50K, some guy made 10K, some guy made 5K, right? And it's not easy mentally. So, bro, I'm a firm believer that as long as you are a student of the market, you should not be on social media. And this is after you find, like, a system that works, right? Because obviously, at some point, you're going to have to be on social media to maybe figure out a strategy, figure out a system, find a community, all these things. I'm saying once you find those things, get off, okay? So that things like that don't affect you mentally. Because at the end of the day, you're a human being, and you can't help but compare sometimes, right? As much as I'll tell you, like, yo, don't compare yourself to people, you probably still will. So the only way to really avoid that is just get off of social media, bro. Don't, it sucks because I was like, finally, shit about to be different now. PA stack, and it hasn't been going good. Like I said, bro, it happens. You just got to get through it, bro. You're a fucking man, bro. You'll get through it. Don't be a B word, bro. Back and forth for me. I take a win and then I take 2 losses, would push me to BE or drawdown. It's an endless loop, bro. This is happening since December. Bro, that's not that long. That is literally a month. Not even. That's not that long, bro. Again, like I said, you're not even giving yourself, bro, you're not even giving yourself a chance to like fail properly, bro. Sometimes you need to fail so that you can learn these lessons, like the harsh lessons, and then get to a point where you're comfortable with your trading, right? You're not gonna, I'm telling you, like, there's no real progression in your trading without losses, okay? You have to lose, you have to lose, you have to lose, right? It's just about like how you manage your losses and how you move forward from your losses, right? If you're somebody that takes a loss and then continues doing the same thing, then obviously you're an idiot. But if you take a loss and you learn from your loss and then you implement that, whatever you learned, you implement that into your trading moving forward, then bro, there's a win, really, right? Do you think it'd be better to put 5K into a personal live account and take it slow and try to build or continue paying for funded? I have no problem getting to a funded, but when it comes to getting payouts, for some reason, I almost don't take fundeds as serious. I mean, look, I think it'd be easier for you to convince yourself to kind of take the fundeds a little more serious than, putting 5 grand into a live. My thing is like, bro, if you can't, because people tell me this all the time. They're like, bro, I can't like take a payout because the rules, right? I can't take a payout because the rules. So I'm just gonna start a live. Brother, if you can't make money on a prop firm, I promise you, you're not gonna be able to make money on a live account. I don't make the rules. That's just how it goes. Okay. So if you're not consistently profitable on a prop firm, you're not going to be profitable on a live account. You think in your head, oh, because there's no rules, there's nothing stopping me, blah, 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 that I'll be able to it'll be easier for me to get to the payout, which when you say it like that, it sounds true and it's easy to convince yourself of that. But when you're actually in that live environment, I'm telling you right now, half the rules that these firms have are like, granted, the rules are there, majority of them are there for that firm to be a successful business, right? But bro, I promise you, those rules help you. Just putting yourself in the mindset of following those rules helps you. Putting yourself like building the discipline to follow a consistency rule is only going to help you, right? Like these things are it depends on how you look at it. You could either look at it as like a roadblock to a payout, in which case you're wrong, sorry, or you could look at it as something that will help your trading. Lost 2 fun accounts because I bought 10 NQ by mistake instead of MNQ. It'd be like that. Yeah, bro. I mean, I just did something similar, bro. Like I thought that I didn't have the copy trader running, but I did. I thought I was on the trade of a group trade, and I took fucking 5 minis on gold. I exited out immediately, but the slippage, I just lost 200 bucks, like that, bro. I was making a lot of shekels before. Now I don't even have a nickel for my grandma. I need you, bro. I'm here, bro. I got you. What things help the most when the starts market? Okay, when the market starts moving differently or weird, like you said, how price action now moves different than in 6 months. You just have to notice, like, you got to notice little difference in price signatures. So I'll give you an example. What I've been noticing more recently, and maybe you guys have been noticing this too, actually for this week, it's been pretty solid. Like this month, I think in general has been pretty good. But the one thing that was fucking with me a lot in December, and if you were trading in December, you can probably say the same thing. The market was not expanding. The market was in a daily consolidation. It wouldn't hit previous day high. It wouldn't hit previous day low. It would barely go for session highs and lows. Like it was just in a consolidation all day, every day. And so it was really difficult to trade, right? It doesn't mean you can't trade. So I noticed that, and what I did, I made a little tweak to my trading, and the adjustment that I made was that instead of, majority of my trades, if you guys know anything about me, majority of my trades, I trade reversals for the most part, right? So I'll try to go from a previous day low to essentially the other side of the range, which would be previous day high. This would be my trade, right? And this was no longer working. So what I had to do is I had to adjust these take profits, and I started going for internal highs instead. So instead of a 13R, I would instead take a 6R, right? My average R multiple went to like 2 to 3R, which is still good, right? Not bad, but not what I'm used to and not what I normally trade. But it's just an adjustment that I had to make in order to survive. So you'll notice little things that happen in the market that used to happen that don't happen anymore. or just new things that the market is starting to do. So, you know, like that's how it is, gang. Um, I'm close to passing 100K, bro. It's level up for me. So close. Nice, bro. No, I don't think the rules are what stops me, but knowing I can reset it for some reason. Yeah. So, I mean, look, it's all a mindset thing, right? So your issue is you just can't you can't like get the discipline to take it seriously. Like, obviously you can reset it, but bro, like at some point, like, you know, you got to get sick of yourself resetting fucking accounts, bro. Um, So, if I was you, I would try to, you know, alter my fucking brain chemistry to maybe kind of try to take these accounts serious because they can make you a lot of money, right? You can make more money trading funded accounts than you can on a live account because you're not able to leverage multiple accounts when you're trading live, right? You're not able to leverage the ability to trade micros and make 400 bucks, except you're making 400 bucks across 10 accounts. So you're making 4 grand. Can't do that on a live. On the live account, if you want to make 4 grand, you got to make 4 grand. You get what I'm saying? So they're actually better than a live, right? If you look at it that way. Yeah, Christian, I saw that, bro. That shit's gas. What the fuck cost it? 11:27 and 11 or 12:31 p.m. on NQ. Um, this afternoon. Are we talking about like this morning and this afternoon? Do you have a live account? If so, what firm do you use? I do have a live account, and my live account is on Tradeovate. It's not a firm; it would be a brokerage. So it's I have a live account on Tradeovate, and yeah, that's it. Ninja Trader, Tradeovate, same thing. Nice to see you, Key, after a long time. You're gonna tell my Discord friends that you're live? Hell yeah, bro. Nice to see you too, man. Um, yeah, lives are back. Look, I'm gonna make an effort to, you know, be here every single day. That's gonna be the goal, is be here every single day, whether that's for Asia or whether it's for New York. The goal is to be here every single day. All right. So you guys are gonna see a lot more of me now that we're starting to pick up the pace here in January. Now that we're starting to actually do good, you know, I will be here. You have different systems for different market conditions that you keep simple by keeping one system? No, because the market, bro, the algorithms are always changing. The market is ever changing. It never just does, it never just moves one way and then that's it, right? Like you're never just gonna find one system that has like a great hit rate across all kinds of markets, right? Or no two systems or no three systems. Like you just bro. My thing is like I like trading one way, okay, and or maybe one or two ways, and then you kind of just adapt those strategies to work with the way that the market is currently moving at that period in time. Unit position? No, I'm not. Ganja farmer, what's good? Ganja farmer, any levels we're looking at? Nothing yet, bro. I don't see anything here yet. But we are looking to take some longs. What's the longest you've had a performance account? Longest I've had a performance account was my 150K Apexes. And how long did I have those? I think I had those for the better part of like 7 months. So pretty much all year this year, I had those. And the only reason why, so I basically, I ended up, I took 70K from them in November. And as soon as I took the payout, I wanted to go and try out 50Ks. Because I just, bro, I genuinely just enjoy trading the 50Ks a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. It's just like my brain chemistry is a little weird. I like trading the 50Ks a lot. So I just got aggressive with my sizing on the 150s just to just kind of wing it. And ended up blowing them. And then now I have my 50s, which I have been trading for Been trading them since last month, since like middle to the end of last month. I have a question about TPT. I recently passed my 50K and I was in drawdown due to trades I took, but today I'm over 50K. Exact amount is 5370. Now when I take my next trade, will my drawdown be 1200 or 1500? I don't know. I think if you take your next trade, because it's a live trailing drawdown, so it would be 1200, not 15. Options or futures? What do you mean options? Are you asking me like what's better? Do you think CME outage was something to do with your red month as they changed something? It could be, but I'm not gonna blame anything other than myself, bro. Like to keep it a bean. NQ shit. Took silver longs. Thanks, sir. Hell yeah, bro. Fire. What do you think about alpha decay? What the fuck is alpha decay, bro? What do you have to say about ICT saying we should focus on one strategy, please? Bro, I don't have anything to say about that, bro. If you want to focus on one strategy, focus on one strategy. If you don't, you don't. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you guys, I feel like you guys think too deep into what some people say. Did you go single turbo yet? I have. You see all these parts back here? These are all parts for the single turbo. So that's my clutch. Yeah, that's my clutch right there. This is my clutch. This is my port. This is, what is that? That's my crank hub. That's something else. Back here is my steering wheel and like all that other shit. And then the kit itself is the kit, and my high pressure fuel pump is the only thing I'm waiting for. Those will be here soon, hopefully, and then it'll be done. And then the car will be at Beamer Invasion in April in Florida. So I'm pretty excited for that. Any trades? Nah, bro, no trades. No trades. Good to see you back. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Nice to see some familiar names in here. When are you planning to complete the 30-day series? The 30-day series, so the next video for that is coming out tomorrow. I already have it recorded. It just needs to be posted. The next video is going to get posted tomorrow. Like, my fucking New Year's resolution is just to finish that bitch, bro. Like, I'm sick of, like looking at it incomplete, bro, and it needs to be finished. So, yeah. In trading, alpha decay is the gradual loss of a quantitative strategy's predictive edge or ability to generate excess returns over time, often because more traders discover and exploit it. I don't think it's because more traders discover it and exploit it, to be very honest with you, because after going to the stock exchange and, you know, speaking to actual market makers, look, bro, market makers don't see your guys' orders. I was looking at the market makers screen. They don't see orders. Like, they used to see orders back in the day. Now things are a lot different. They don't see stop loss orders, buy limit orders. Also, let's keep it a buck. Majority of you guys are trading simulated funds. These shits are not showing up on a fucking market maker's desk, bro. It's just not going to. So I think that whole, like, oh, the strategy, too many people are going to find out about it and then it's going to get burnt out is bullshit. I think that's complete bullshit. What's like the basis, the backbone of trading that everybody learns? The first thing that everybody learns when they get into trading: support and resistance. And if you still do that to this day, if you still do it properly, I promise you, support and resistance will work in some way, shape, or form. The way that we all trade has to do with support and resistance, right? Like, this is just the truth. Okay. I mean, look, you see this swing high right here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Resistance turn support. But I thought too many people are using it. So why is this working? Like, bro, come on. I can show you a million examples like this. Like, that's not how things work, unfortunately. So I think that's bullshit. Truth be told, I think the strategy that you use to trade has very little to do with, like, long-term profitability. I think more than anything, it has to do with your risk management, right? your psychology, your this kind of like goes into risk management, but your ability to size into the winners and keep size out of the losers, right? And then a little bit of luck. And with all those things combined together, you make a fuck ton of money. Very simple. You know what I like? What I've been telling more people, like more and more, is to focus more on finding the draw on liquidity and becoming really good at figuring out the draw on liquidity, right? Draw on liquidity as in where the market's going, right? Or where you think the market's going, as opposed to being so laser focused on entries. Okay. I think um, entries, cool, whatever, right? Obviously you have to perfect your entries to some extent. But I think more importantly, you guys need to work more on draw on liquidity, bro. If you can figure out how to accurately get draw on liquidity, for the most part, I promise you, you're gonna have a very hard time being unprofitable. Like very hard time. Indicator name for session. It is market profile by Joshu. 5 minutes left till this 15-minute closes. Not the biggest fan here of this 4-hour. And what I'll do is I'm gonna pull up the previous 4-hour here as well. Previous 4-hour did absolutely fuck all. So yeah, the current 4-hour, not the biggest fan of. So yeah, I mean, we'll see, bro. What's the way to master it? Draw on liquidity. Look, I have a video, bro. I literally go over to my channel, go to playlists, go to the 30-day series, and I believe it's day 8, day 7 or 8, one of the two. The title is Draw on Liquidity. Watch that video, and then practice that every single day. Justin Werling's been posting just W's and ignoring L's lately, lol. People's favorite. Dude's a cornball, bro. You guys knew that, man. Did you learn anything that you didn't already know, or something that shocked you? I think something that shocked me was it was really two things. What number one being like the way that market makers actually operate. From what I thought, like I mean, bro, I thought the same thing as you guys, like, oh, market makers see these orders, like they go and they grab liquidity and whatever. Like, yeah, to some extent they do that, but market makers don't see your orders anymore. That's one thing. And then the second thing is like, bro, the level 3 data that some of them have is actually retarded, bro. It's insane. Some of them, the level 3 data, they have access to like the mock imbalance that becomes available to us as retail is at 3:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So 10 minutes before the market closed, they release the mock imbalance. They have access to that at 2 p.m. So almost 2 hours before it becomes available to the rest of the world, they already have it. So I think that was pretty cool. And then also, a lot of them do use technical analysis, which was actually pretty cool to hear. They use technical analysis. They use double bottoms, double tops, moving averages, things like that. They use those. So yeah, a few cool things. It was a cool experience. Did you say the first video on your page? No, I said the playlist the 30-day playlist. The day 7, I believe. I think it is. Just check, bro. Open up the 30-day playlist and you'll see. The 30-day miniseries. Are we getting rich tonight? Kind of slow, bro, but we have PPI tomorrow morning, so that's what one of the first things I said to you guys here on stream was don't expect to take trades tonight. A lot of you guys, bro, I feel like some of you guys are just degenerate gambler mindset. Like it's actually fucking foul, bro. You guys got to fix it because I think majority of you guys just have a mindset like every single day you come into the market, you just want to trade. Bro, you guys need to change your mindset. You need to come into the market and expect to not take a trade. I'm telling you, this is okay. You guys, somebody wanted to know my fucking aha moment. Here it is, bro. Come into the market and expect to not take a trade, right? Your intention with the market should be to come on, sit there and watch price. And if a setup shows up, you take the trade. If a setup doesn't show up, you don't take the trade, right? So, but your initial intention coming into the market is for you to not take a trade unless it comes up, right? Instead of you forcing a trade, right? It's like a mindset shift. When you sit down in your chair and in your mind is, I'm going to take a trade today, you're going to force trades, right? This is just obvious. If you come into the market and your thought process is, I'll take a trade if a trade shows up, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to. You get what I'm saying? If you do that, it changes everything. So I don't come into the market thinking, oh, I'm going to take a trade today. I come into the market, you know, with the intent to watch the market. If you want to get rich tonight, trade silver. Okay. Bro, you're very knowledgeable. It's easy to tell you've been trading for over 5 years. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You know most things the average retail trader doesn't have a clue about. I don't mean to be rude at all, but how come you got to visit the floor with Einstein? Through some connections, bro. Some connections. Why would that be being rude? You're not being rude. Just like, you know, some business connections. And then I got invited. Oh my god, fucking Verona, bro. Verona's back, bro. Am I supposed to watch the 30-day plays for the first swap? What? For the first WAP things? Are you in the Mike the Knight? Are you in the premium Discord? Watch the 30-day playlist first. If you're in the premium Discord, even if you're in the premium Discord, watch the 30-day playlist first, and then watch the stuff that's in the premium Discord, because it'll make more sense to you. Does BPI move exactly like CPR? Or is it a smaller move? So in the past, it's been a smaller move, but recently it's been like a fucking insane move, PPI as well. So I am expecting a pretty big move tomorrow here. Do you think people will be a big move tomorrow? Do I think people will be a big move tomorrow? I'm not sure what that means. Key, I've lost 24 trades in a row. Should I quit trading and join an algo trading service? Brother. Bro, come on, bro. You cannot seriously be fucking, bro. Like, you cannot be dead ass, bro. You actually cannot be for real. Yo, if you ever have thoughts of joining a fucking algo service, bro, just donate your money to charity instead. Because that's a dono. Some fucking African is gonna, like, bro, some African is about to be rolling around in a Rolls Royce because of you, bro. Like, that shit is not real. Algo trading is not real, bro. Trust me. Try becoming what Jehovah's Witness is funny as fuck. I keep rewatching the probing order flow and macro structure video I traded, but I lost like 3 evals because of my stop loss. What do you mean you lost 3 evals because of your stop loss? Like, was it too wide or like, what do you mean? You think it's worth to try the eval method on it? Yes, I do. If you want to, and if you can afford to risk some evals, I think it's definitely worth trying. So we did inverse this 15-minute fair value gap here. We did have a sweep of this low. Like, it all looks good. However, the issue here, why do I have no music, bro? I've had no music this entire time. Like, gotta fix that. The issue here is this current 4-hour. Sketchy little 4-hour. I think we go make a new low. New internal low should be made. This low right here, the Asia low, I think should crack, and then up from there. Did you get to see the 9:30 a.m. open from the floor? If so, how did it feel? I did. We weren't allowed to trade or anything. It was a pretty cool feeling, bro. Like seeing the bell get rang and like all the chaos in there. you got to really have like you got to be a different kind of person to like thrive in that much chaos, bro. And right now, now it's like way more calm than it was, bro. Apparently there used to be 800 people on that floor, is what Einstein told us. There were 800 traders on that floor, which is fucking insane, bro. Because I think there were not even 100 people in there when I went, and it was still like pretty packed, bro. So to have like 800 people in there, like constantly like yelling and like talking, bro, insane. But that dude, like, he thrives off that. Like, he loves that shit. I could not, bro. Personally, could never. I would need like a few lines of coke to deal with that, bro. First thing in the morning, bro. Breakfast. I had it too short and didn't want to risk that much, I guess, but I'm gonna watch 30-day playlist, then I shouldn't do that. Yeah, watch the 30-day playlist first. Yes. You went to Wall Street. Do these guys use order flow, footprint, etc? What's your thoughts on order flow? I don't know if any of them use order flow. Bro, like, look, listen, I'm gonna pause the music for this again because I feel like I gotta like focus and think about what I'm gonna say here. But like I said a little bit ago, I think the strategy that you trade is almost irrelevant. I think you trade whatever works for you as a trader and as a person. So the longest part of your trading journey is going to be you figuring out what kind of person you are, and that in turn translates into what kind of trader you are, right? So something that works for me might not work for you. And something that works for somebody in this chat might not work for another person in this chat. Okay? So, like, bro, the point that I'm trying to make is, like, you got to find out something that works for you, and then you stick to that. So for some people, they might think that order flow works better for them. If order flow works better for you and you know, like in your mind, you know, you can trade better when you have all those confluences and, you know, you have Sierra chart and you can see the orders in real time and whatever, all that shit. You know, if that works better for you, go ahead, do it. Right? For me, like, what works for me is keeping my trading as simple as I can. And that works better for me. So that's what I do, and that's how I teach things. I try to keep things super, like, bare minimum simple, right? I would not be, not that I couldn't trade order flow, like I could if I wanted to, but I wouldn't. I don't need to. I don't have the kind of personality where I need a billion different confluences to enter a trade. Like, I don't need to see the orders in real time to enter a trade. Look, bro, I promise you, I can look at a chart and I can fucking tell you order flow. I can look at this candle right here and I can tell you there's absorption going on down here. I did not need to look at a order flow chart to tell you that, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's necessary. I think if you get to a point where you can, like, read candle structure, then you pretty much know order flow, honestly. What's your Discord link? Do ! Discord in the chat, and you'll get the Discord link. Yo, Kia, peep some crazy shit. What did you peep? What confluences do you need for your trades? Higher time frame has to align with my trade in order for it to be an A+ setup. If my higher time frame does not align, it's not an A+ setup and never will be. Zero chance it could ever be. Can you tell us the indicator you use on TradingView? Which one? Can you actually do a trade live? What the fuck do you think I'm here for? Exactly. I noticed that I tried to do order flow, then realized it tells me nothing different than the candles. Yeah, exactly. Yep. You know what I peeped? I'm the only motherfucker with insight. What are you talking about, dude? What do you mean my higher time frame alignment? I mean that my bias on a higher time frame has to align with the trade that I'm taking. So if you guys have ever heard of multi-time frame alignment, the daily, right? The daily is green. The 4 hour is green. The hourly is green. The 15 minutes green. The 5 minutes green. All those time frames are green, right? So obviously the long is more than likely to play out, right? Your longs are, the longs are higher probability here. But overall, what I like to see is if I've developed a bias, right? And if I see, for example, I've been talking about these 4 hour highs over here, right? So I have a bullish bias, from a higher time frame, I have a bullish bias. Then the trades that I need to take from a lower time frame standpoint need to be longs, right? If I take shorts, I wouldn't. They would not be A+ setups if I ever take a short here. With your shorty, what are you talking about, bro? What the fuck are you saying? Speaking in like, bro, like these vague ass things you're saying. Like, what are you talking about? Is Apex trustworthy? Apex is, yeah, I would say Apex is trustworthy. I wouldn't be sitting here promoting Apex if it wasn't trustworthy. I don't even need candle structure. I want to see what levels have the most volume. The fixed volume profile tool does that. I do 3 of them: previous day, overnight, and current. And just go trade back to the PSE. There you go, bro. I know a lot of people that trade volume profile, and it's funny because within my Discord, I think there's somebody that trades one way. There's another person that trades another way, and there's a third person, let's say myself, that trades my way, right? And there's even somebody in there that trades volume profile. We'll end up taking the same exact trade. Like, majority of the time, we'll end up taking the same trades. They just had a different way to get to that level than I did, but the level was the same. And that just goes to show you that the strategy itself is like very irrelevant, right? If the level is there, the level is there. I want the Discord link alone. I don't want to enter my card details anywhere. Just do discord.gg/Cobra Trading LLC. Those you have market levels automatic. What is name? Bro, what? Come on, man. English, please. Apex 20 accounts, then retire if you want. Facts. I think if you are a man, as a man, what are you doing without 20 Apex accounts, bro? And what are you doing not using code key for them? That's like the real important question, bro. Like, you got to question your own dignity if you don't have 20 accounts. How long does it take Apex to pay out after they approved you? It takes a few days. It's nothing. It's not long. Like a few days. What's your regular entry model once everything is aligned? Usually I normally I get a level from multiple stacked fair value gaps or multiple stacked PDRAs, and I'll get a level from there. And that's generally the way that I enter. And then I have a little bit of secret sauce. I use code key for my TPT account. W, bro. W code key user, bro. You sure following my friend, bro? Who? What are you talking about, bro? Yo, Verona, how about you just, yo, bro, Verona, you're better off DMing me, bro. You need to just DM me instead of like talking about it in this chat, okay? So shoot me a DM, all right? Should I buy another eval and trade again? Keep watching these videos. If you're not comfortable yet, I wouldn't go like blowing a lot of money on evals. So if I was you, what I would do is I would start paper trading until you've watched all of the videos and you're comfortable. And then once you're comfortable, then go buying more evals, right? Like, I don't want you to like, you know, I don't want you to go blowing money on evals when it's unnecessary, especially when you're not mentally ready to do that yet. You know, enter DMs, bro. I literally do, bro. Here, I'll enter your DM right now. This live stream full of gems for real. Low-key gotta rewatch the stream again because it's that valid. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Nas moving sideways. Yeah, I mean, bro, look, like I have said this like 4 times now. We have PPI tomorrow. We have 8:30 a.m. news. General rule: whenever we have 8:30 a.m. news in New York, then high or low of day will more than likely get put in New York. It's not going to be overnight. And that was pretty apparent here yesterday. I sent a message to my Discord yesterday too that I'm not going to be trading the overnight session. Why? Because we had CPI in the morning. So more than likely, high or low of day gets put in New York. That's the daily profile. So if you don't know about daily profiles, now you know. Whenever you have 8:30 a.m. red folder news, then high or low of day is going to get put in New York. So that's why right here, this is Asia. This is London, right? It's relatively sideways. And then here's New York, where we have low of day, right? So yeah, that's a general rule of thumb. So basically all you can kind of do in Asia or New York, or sorry, Asia or London, is trade from like a range high to a range low, right? So you go from range high to this right here, and then back down, and then back up, and then back down, because that's most likely what price is going to do, right? Where all we're doing is price is building liquidity for that 8:30 a.m. candle to take the liquidity out and then move in the predetermined direction, right? That is the entire basis of the market moving sideways overnight. Why would they make the market move overnight, right? Why would the algorithm move the market overnight when the 8:30 a.m. news is what is the volatility driver, right? Nothing's going to move here overnight until 8:30 a.m. Should I wait to take a trade in the morning now? I mean, I would if I was you. Look, the only reason why I'm here is to socialize with you guys and vibe out. Speaking of which, we need to turn the music back on. But if we have a good setup, I'll take it. Like I'm not opposed to it. You know what I mean? My words were mumbled when you were saying the Discord link. Here, I'll type it on the screen for you. There you go. You're looking short 25.924. I'm not looking to short it, but if a setup pops up, like I'd be down. I do think that this 4 hour goes back down. Reason why is because we did not have a manipulation leg here on this 4 hour, right? So this is the 4 hour open. You can see this price did not go lower at any point to manipulate this 4 hour to then go higher, right? So this is like simple PO3 is in order to see a green candle, we need to see an open, a low, a high, and then a close, right? This makes a green candle. But if we have an open and a high, we don't have a green candle from just this. We have to manipulate. So, I'm banking on this thing, going back down here at some given point. And then, if there's a good setup, I'll take it, bro. I have no issues taking a good setup here. Let's see if we can, like, maybe sweep this 926. We did just get a sweep of... Did we get a sweep here? Yeah, we got a sweep of 924. Like, just barely, but we got a sweep of 924. So maybe we could see, like, if something pops up here. Tell you what, if we inverse both of these 1 minutes, not a bad look. Not a bad look. I'll watch and see. Good to see you back on YouTube live, Key. Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad to be back, man. I'm glad to be back. You got chill taste in music? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Waiting for a break below 25.913 for eating spaghetti and playing Pokemon. Hell yeah. Where you been? I was, bro, I was just taking some time to myself last month, bro, because I had a red month. So I was just trying to figure out how to get back in the groove of things. And unfortunately, I couldn't do that, like, while I'm live here with an audience. You know, it's, like, incredibly difficult to do that. So I had to just take a little step back and focus on trading. I was so angry from today and then got on this live looking at charts and I'm so calm now. Hell yeah, bro. Yo, you gotta play. It's about the vibration, bro. My Discord people know, bro. You gotta start vibrating to the correct frequencies. Was that your first ever red month? No. My first ever. Definitely not my first ever red month, bro. I've definitely had red months before. It was my first red month all last year. Yes, my only red month last year. What's the 4-hour candle indicator? It is ICT HTF candles by Fadi right here. I don't know, but it kind of looked like a head and shoulder in the 5-minute. Well, this doesn't look like a head and shoulder, right? So this is a shoulder, this would be a head, and then there would need to be another shoulder here, right? So we do have to come lower again. That's what I'm saying. How was Mexico? Mexico was fire, bro. It was a great time. I liked Mexico. But it's difficult for me to be, like, you know, locked in when I'm traveling. So I'm glad to be home. Like, as cool as traveling is sometimes, bro, I just want to be at home, bro. So I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be home now. How'd you cope with that and work on your psychology and come back? I just sized down, bro. Like, I just got done telling you guys, bro, I had a 16K month, a 16K red month, right? So I'll put things in perspective. Again, November, I made over 70,000 just from Apex. And I'm just going to say Apex numbers. I'm not, like, saying, like, my entire income for the month, okay? November, I made $70,000 from Apex. December, I lost $16,000. Today, right, as of today, I am up over $50,000 on the month currently. I haven't taken a payout or anything yet for the month, but currently I'm up $50,000. So the entirety of the December loss was made back in one trade. It's easy for me to, like, bounce back from that because while it's happening live, I just, bro, I'm at a point where I know that I'm not going to be able to perform, or I'm not performing, and then I can adjust my size accordingly. So less than halfway through the month, I realized, wow, I'm doing really fucking bad this month. I should probably size down. And so everybody in my Discord is a witness to this. I went from 1 mini, majority of my trades were 1 mini. I went down to 3 micros for my trades. You guys know how big of a difference that is in size? 1 mini to 3 micros, okay? And then even some of the other trades that I took were like 2 micros. So those were my trades. So therefore, I was able to minimize my loss by a lot. Now, had I continued taking 1 mini, yeah, I would probably be looking at like a 40, 50K red month last month, but it was not even a quarter of that. So I don't really like this song. Skip. You ever try a live account? I'm venturing out in that world right now for fun. Yes, I have a live account. I traded my live account. Traded it several times this year. I only swing trade for the most part on my live account. I don't see any other reason to having a live. So, yeah, my live account, I'll use like a few minis. Like the live account is heavier, given, obviously. It has over a $50,000 balance. So I'll take like, you know, 2 minis, 3 minis, and then I'll overnight those for several days. I'll trade like a weekly PO3 on those, and it's been fucking amazing. This year I traded a lot of, believe it or not, I traded a lot of platinum on my live. I traded a lot of gold on my live, and then some NQ. But yeah, it's been a great year. Last year, great year on my live account. December's PA was crazy. Did the whipsaw movement mess up your strategy? Yes, I just got done telling people how I just had a red month last month, bro. Yo, the song's fire. I'm vibing in that. I just caught a dumb vibe. Platinum, calm down, Tory Trades. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Tory Trades gave me the inspiration to start looking at Platinum. But it works, bro. Platinum is good. Platinum moves really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Look at bro, you guys want to see something, bro? Look at this bullshit. This is the Platinum daily time frame, bro. Daily time frame here on Platinum. You see this? Brother, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row, all green. All green, bro. Look, look, look. You want to see something even crazier? There was literally an entry. Boom, look at that. Okay, let's say that you entered, let's just say you entered like right here. Okay? And let's say your stop loss was like right here. And let's say you held for the move with one mini. Let's see how much you would have made. One mini. You would have made $42,840 on one mini, bro. I'm telling you, Platinum is gas, bro. Platinum is gas. Obviously, it doesn't move like that every day, but Platinum moves, bro. Look at this range. The range is huge. Apex lets you trade Platinum. I don't know if Apex lets you trade Platinum. I trade Platinum on my live account. I don't know. Somebody try it. Let me know if Apex lets you trade Platinum or not. Tory Trades hot, bro. You're dumb horny, bro. Key rate Tory Trades out of 10. Honestly, 0, brother. I heard that you had a red month. I was just wondering what actually happened with December PA that messed you up because you're very consistent. Yeah, it was the whipsaw like price action, bro. Like my strategy and my trading style relies heavily on the market's ability to expand, right? Because if you guys know anything about the way that I trade expansions. So I need the market to deliver from a range low to a range high in order to make money. Okay, otherwise I just get stopped out, break even, or just get stopped out, period. Okay, so the market just wasn't doing that. It wasn't delivering. You know, we would get a reversal off of previous day low and it would refuse to deliver to previous day high. So I had to kind of adjust and start targeting highs inside of the range, which, you know, in turn obviously killed my profits by a good amount. So, you know, like, it definitely affected my trading, and that's more or less the reason why I had a red month. Is just because it was super choppy, and no follow through on the moves at all. Have you looked at silver? Yeah, I was looking at silver earlier. I remember you showing this to another viewer. Do you know how to remove the gray long rectangular boxes in the background? The gray long rectangular boxes? What are you talking about? These? This is my indicator. This is a FVG indicator. Which gray boxes are you talking about? You streaming New York tomorrow? Yes. Platinum's allowed. W. Let's go, bro. W Apex. Let's fucking go. All right, now that Platinum's allowed, if you don't have 20, you really are a bitch. Like, bottom line. If you don't have 20 accounts using code key, you really got to reconsider life. How long does KYC verification take? Like a day or two, bro? Not even. Not micro. Yeah, it's not micros. It has to be mini. You got to let your nuts hang, bro. That's the thing with Platinum. What is Platinum symbol? PL. Use any other props beside Apex? Yes, bro. I use TPT as well. As you can see, we got the TPT banner. Boom, boom, boom. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just transitioned over. Now we're in the TPT environment, bro. Look at that. Fucking magic, bro. Magic. I got to change that because it's not 30% off. It's 40%. Tick value for Platinum? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's, wait, no, I think it's $10 a tick. It's $10 a tick. Yeah, $10 a tick. I have 10 past Apex accounts with code key, and 3 days in, I'm already at 2,600 buffer on all accounts. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Yeah, see, that's a side effect of using code key, bro. I tell people this all the time. You got to be careful when you're using code key. Like, genuinely, bro. I'm trying to be serious, guys. Like, serious, real talk. You have to be careful when you're using code key sometimes, because the side effects of, like, just having too many women, having too much profits, having too much money, like, you know, it's a lot for some people. So you have to be careful when you're using code key sometimes. Like, be careful what you wish for, bro. You know what I mean? Since I'm waiting for KYC verification for my 3XFAs, should I buy TPT eval using code key? If you haven't tried TPT before, I think it's worth it. I think TPT is a fucking amazing firm, bro. It really is a great firm. Might inverse the 1 minute FVG that we were talking about. Yeah, I want to see this 926.5 get broken first. So like 926.5 break, and then once it breaks, then I would be interested. Because we'll form SMT up there too. So we'll have some real nice SMT. I mean, like, we have SMT right now, but I want to see 1926 get swept, and then we have even better SMT. We're bullish on multiple higher time frame. I'm aware I'm bullish as well, but in order for me to be bullish, I need to be bearish first. That's called having a layered bias, bro. Would you know about that? In order to be bullish, I need to be bearish first. You know what I'm saying? TPT KYC is like 30 seconds. Apex never asked me for one. I think that's fun payout though. Yeah, they do. And yeah, TPT KYC does not take long, bro. What size accounts do you trade? 50Ks, bro. I trade 50s. Why do we need to be bearish first? Because this 4 hour has to manipulate, bro. This 4 hour right here has to manipulate. So it's gonna go lower first and then go higher. Same thing with this daily. The daily most likely goes lower first. I think the low of day is gonna get created after midnight, not before. Trade day, Lucid, and TPT all the same? Really? Isn't that manipulation above the last high? Yeah, this would be considered manipulation. Either way, it would need to go lower. Like, whichever way you look at it. Is that a trading view chart? Yep, it is. What's a good amount to risk per trade on a 50K account? Like $200. $200 is a good amount to risk. I would use like 3 micros on a 50K account. Risk about 200 bucks. This song's a vibe, right, bro? I know. Shit is a vibe. Does a manipulation happen on every 4 hour? Does a manipulation on a 4 hour happen every time? Yes. It's not just the 4 hour. You guys gotta watch my videos on PO3. It's a fractal concept, so every time frame there's a manipulation leg. Name of the song, fuck. Can I make it bigger? It's called... I got it. Shazam came through. All right, bet. Perfect. It's called Ilanga Sam Extended Remix. Are these free vids? You speak of pray thing or new? The videos are free, bro. The videos are free. So if you guys join the free Discord, which the link for the free Discord, you just have to do !Discord. Just type that out in the chat, hit send. It's gonna give you the link for the free Discord. If you join the free Discord, there's a channel that says in the free Discord, it's called Video Library, and in the video library, there's a bunch of videos that are like unlisted. And one of those videos is the PO3 workshop. It's a 45-minute long video that I've created on the basics of PO3. And I promise you, it's gonna, if there's anything you watch, you should watch that. And you will get a very deep understanding of PO3 just by watching that 40-minute long video. That's all you will need, I can promise you that. And you apply that concept of PO3 across every time frame. Does not just have to be the 4-hour. It could be the daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, quarterly, whatever. The link is right there in the chat. The Nightbot just sent it. So just click that. It's completely free. Join it and go to the video library, and you guys will be able to watch that video. Guys, Key got married. That's why you don't stream. His girl said no more. Bro, my girl would never say that. Can you look at 9:13 p.m. Tell me why that low wouldn't be a good area to put a stop, because I wanted the long, but instead of putting it at the CSD low, I put it at the FVG low. 9:13 p.m. 9:13 right here. This right here, not a good stop because of the 15-minute wick. The 15-minute wick, brother. 15-minute wick CE, like, obviously had to get retested here. So, that's why. Anytime you have a wick like this, you want to give it more than enough room to come down and test the CE. Longs or short? Short first, then long. PO3. Why is there a question mark after PO3? Like, what do you... I'm not in a trade. If I was in a trade, you guys would see it on the chart, bro. I enter my trades in front of you guys. I'm not a bozo that I'm not one of those Forex bozos. Not even Forex, actually, because there's one bozo that does it with futures too. But I'm not a bozo that's gonna put a fucking thing like this and then just be like, yeah, guys, I'm in a trade with $40,000, and then it hits TP, and then I'm like, oh, guys, I just made $400,000 million, and you guys can't see a single fucking dollar P&L. Yeah, bro, not me, bro. W if you know who I'm talking about. It's not /Discord, it's !Discord. You did the wrong command. You get the song from FC25? No. I'll always trade with 2 NQ and then start using 2 micros after the 5 days profit secure payout. Is that allowed on Apex? You have to be consistent with size. So, I'm not sure. You could give it a try. Starts with T and ends with R. W, bro, W. Retest 925, going short again. Still hasn't broken 926.5, so I'm not gonna short here yet. Bro, I'm telling you, like, I don't expect to come on here and, like, expect me to take a trade here today. I'm being extremely selective. If I see a great setup, I'll take it. If I don't, not going to. How long you think we drop after midnight? What do you mean, how long do I think we drop after midnight? Look, here's what's gonna happen. This shit is going to consolidate more than likely, right? 90% chance that this thing is gonna consolidate until fucking 8:30 a.m. And then at 8:30 a.m. it's gonna make a move. We'll put in a high or low of day at 8:30 a.m. And then at that point, it's pretty easy to trade. But I don't think it does anything until 8:30. Have you used other firms like FFF or MFFU? I don't know what FFF is. Is that Funded Futures Family? Is that what you just fucking asked me about, bro? That dog shit ass firm? I've never fucking touched that firm. Not with a 10-foot fucking pole, bro. MFFU I have used before. I didn't like it that much. I've heard it's gotten better since. I haven't used MFFU in like a year and a half. So I've heard it's gotten better since, but I don't use them right now. I'm very happy with my current prop firm you know, accounts that I have. I just have Apex and I have TPT. And then occasionally, if I feel like it, I'll fire up an Alpha Futures account. If not, I won't. But yeah, those are the 3 firms that I use, and that's it. And you guys can use code key on all 3 of those. I'm affiliated with all 3 of them. So using code key will give you the best discount available for those firms. But I only promote firms that I use and that I have used before I got affiliated with them. So nobody can sit here and try to tell me, as much as people still do, nobody can sit here and tell me, oh, they're only paying you out because you're affiliated with them. Not true, because I have every single firm that I promote, I have traded with and gotten payouts with before my affiliation. And you can ask anybody, bro, I don't think you guys understand how many like tens of thousands of dollars I've been offered to promote prop firms that I turned down because they're shit firms, and I would never just sell out just because, you know, some firm, some shit ass firm is paying me a bunch of money, bro. Like, I'll use the firm myself. If I like it, I'll promote it. If I don't, I'm not promoting it. Very simple. Is code key the best discount? Yes, bro. If you don't know, now you know. Code key is the best discount. Good night, El Prez, bro. I'll see you, bro. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe as well. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. That's how you're gonna know when I go live next. I'll most likely be live tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. Most likely around 8 a.m. So make sure you guys turn on your notifications so that you can be tapped in, all right? Do you think Top Step is shit? I do think Top Step is shit, yes. I think Top Step used to be not shit, so I used to have Top Step in my top 3 firms. But the only reason why I don't anymore is because of them forcing people to use the Top Step X platform, which, as we know, is garbage. So when Top Step offered Tradeovate, it was really good firm. When they took away Tradeovate, get the fuck out of here. Project X is bad. Yeah, Project X is fucking horrendous, bro. Yeah, have you not like seen the issues that Project X has had like recently? But the rules are so easy. The rules are easy, but the firm is shit. So like, at what cost are you trading that firm? Would you consider taking a long in a 15-minute or 30-minute gap? I don't look at 30-minute, and no, I would not long this 15-minute gap. I would not take anything inside of this range. Nothing inside of this range right here will work, okay? As long as you are trading inside of this range, you're going to consistently get fucked all night. That's what you're doing. You're telling the market, here's my butthole, take it. That's what you're doing, okay? So, I mean, look, the most apparent example is actually right here. This 15-minute fair value gap right here that got absolutely raw dogged, right? So here's the 15-minute gap, bullish gap that got inversed. And then after it inversed, the inverse got inversed again. So this is like clear bullshit, the clear sign of bullshit, right? Like, obviously you don't want to trade inside of this range. Now, if we draw a range, let's say we draw a range like this, right? If you are at the low of the range, right, meaning in this area, cool, go ahead long it. If you are in this area, cool, go ahead short it. But inside of here, you are only going to lose money, okay? So I would just stay away from the inside of that range, bro. Not something that you want to hear, or not something you want to trade. First words I hear tuning in, butthole. Sir, you come live every day for Asia session and live. I'm gonna be live, bro. So my plan is to run 2 lives a day, New York and Asia. Both of those I'll be here for. That was my program before, but I took a little break for the month of December, and now I'm here. So New York and Asia, both the plan is to be live for both of them. So make sure you guys sub and turn on your noties so you guys know when I go live. Inshallah, bro. Inshallah, bro. That's the plan, bro. That's the plan. I fuck with your stream. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. I subbed and liked. Thank you, bro. This move to Apex, is it good to scale? Apex is the best one to scale, bro. As far as like scaling goes, Apex is without a doubt the best one. There's never anything that'll be better than Apex. Any tips for scaling? I've gotten 4 payouts this month, and I would like some advice to maintain the momentum. Bro, the thing is that a lot of people, they like switching shit up for whatever reason when you're doing good. Don't change anything, bro. The only thing you should be doing, if you've gotten 4 payouts this month already, and you're looking to like take your trading to the next level, is now at this point, you just slowly, all you do, you don't change shit. All you do is you slowly just add more size to your trades. So if you were normally taking, let's say you were taking 1 mini, now this is where you start putting on 2 minis, and then you get comfortable with that. You don't jump to 3, 4, 5 minis, right? Because you built a cushion. That's not how it works, because you're not comfortable using that kind of size yet. So get comfortable and size up 1 at a time, 1 mini at a time, and that's truly like the only way to scale. So that's what I would do if I was you. And don't change anything else. Clearly, you're doing good. Like, clearly, you have a system that works. You know what I mean? So you just gotta put your foot on the gas. That's it. You think shorting gold now is good? I don't know. I haven't looked at gold. Catch you in the morning, bro. Yes, sir. I'll catch you in the morning, man. I wish I could trade something other than New York session, but I can't trade this shit. Yeah, I mean, bro, look, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Right now, we have news tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. I could have told you it was going to be ass. But if you come tomorrow night's going to bang. And I think, yeah, tomorrow night, because we don't have news on Thursday, I don't think. Whichever day we don't have 8:30 a.m. news the following morning, it's going to be fire. We're most likely going to put high or low a day in Asia or London. So that's why it's nice to trade Asia sometimes. Is it easy to get the first payout with Apex? I think it is easy, yeah. I don't think the rules are difficult to follow. I think people just make it way worse than it really is, bro, to be honest. Like, there's so much fucking like Apex propaganda, bro. I swear to God, half of the motherfuckers that like talk shit about Apex haven't even traded it. I'm coming back tomorrow night to check it out then. Yeah, there you go, bro. Is the news Eastern time zone? Yes. Eastern time zone. Always Eastern. Anything to do with the market is always going to be Eastern Standard Time. How much do I need to start with your Cobra Premium? What do you mean, how much do you need to start? You don't need anything. Switching to Apex TradeAway has made me follow my rules way more. There you go. And which firm did you move from? Top Step, I'm gonna assume. Top Step, right? Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, like the thing with Top Step is they took the Top Step X platform took the Robinhood approach to trading, and they tried to gamify it. And honestly, like, gamifying trading is like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Just kind of cooks you. Does more bad than good. What time do you trade? I trade at, if we don't have 8:30 a.m. news, I trade from open to like 11 a.m. in the morning. And I'll trade Asia from usually 9:30 p.m. Or sorry, like 8:30 to 9 p.m. Till about midnight. Or maybe just before midnight. They eval banned me. I only ever bought lifetime 100 evals and only activated 24 PAs. They do that sometimes. You have to submit a request or appeal it. Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader is amazing, bro. I'm affiliated with Take Profit Trader as well. You guys, if you guys don't know, use code key on Take Profit Trader and you can get 40% off, no activation fee. W. So addicting and invites you to overtrade, and TradeAway kind of makes it. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, TradeAway is like more serious. Like you actually take trading serious, you know? I just use code key on TPT. Hell yeah, bro. W. W. How much activation with Apex for the 50K? I think it's 65 right now. I think. I'm on Top Step now, just to rinse, focusing on scaling on Apex. There you go. What website do you get to your market news? Forex Factory. Forexfactory.com. Oh, I don't like that song. Yep. I was expecting more consolidation at the high, so I only got 1 micro on the way down. Yeah, not the greatest delivery there. I was expecting it to take the high, and then I would have taken the short. I'm late, bro. You streaming tomorrow night? Yes, I'm streaming tomorrow in the morning and night. New York and Asia, bro. Both. New York and Asia. We here. We here. Took my first payout this month on Top Step. Looking to take 2-3 more than scale. What firm's the best for that? Scaling, bro. There's only there's one correct answer to this, no matter what anybody tells you. The correct answer to a firm that you can truly scale is Apex. No other answer to that. What's your max trades a day till you log out? Usually 2. Usually 2. Where you been, bro? I took no, it hasn't been 3 months, bro. It's been like 2 months, but I took a little break, bro, just because I was, I had gotten in some drawdown trading, and I had a red month December, so I had to just take a step back, just focus on trading by myself, and going green first. As much as I love to stream and as much as I love to talk to you guys and teach you guys, I gotta put my own trading first, because unlike a lot of these fucking traders, I'm a trader first, and that's how I make my money. So I had to just, lock in. TPT also perfect for scaling. Yeah, TPT is good for scaling too. The reason why I say Apex over TPT is because, or really any other firm, is because Apex allows 20 accounts. There's no other firm that allows 20 accounts. So do you recommend Apex even if you're starting with 5 accounts? I think you can start off with 5 accounts on Apex just to kind of build some comfortability within the firm and get used to the rules. But I think eventually your goal should be with Apex. If you're trading Apex, your goal should be to have 10 or more accounts. Because if you don't, then you're not using the prop firm correctly. So, what do you think, price will go up or not? Yes, it will. But like I said, it has to come down before it goes up. Right? Bearish before we're bullish. December was horrible for me, just now getting back green. Yeah, bro. Same here. Same here. Literally. It's the only reason why I'm here, bro. It's because I had a great month. I'm up 50,000 on the month so far. We're not even halfway through the month. So I was like, you know what? We're back in the groove. We got a nice cushion built up. I'm going to come and start trading with you guys again, because I genuinely do enjoy being here. And I love talking to you guys. But yeah, bro, it's sometimes you just got to take a step back, How many accounts are you copy trading currently? I am currently copy trading 25 accounts. 20 Apexes and 5 TPTs. What do you think about top 1 futures? Not sure, never used them. 15-minute OB or deeper into 15-minute wick CE before longs. I would say that, honestly, I'm not sure where this is gonna bounce from. I would say hourly wick CE is a good one to look at right here. So I would look at that hourly wick CE or the 4-hour wick CE, one of the two. One of those two is going to deliver here. So those are the two I'm watching. Oh, fuck. I'm on NQ, bro. I forgot. I need to be on MNQ. So the thing with this hourly is that we have a breaker right above. So we'll see. See what it does. But these highs for sure going to get taken. It's going to go back up. Like 100% it's going to go back up. PPI should be bullish. PPI should be bullish. So you have those candles on the right. This is an indicator. It's called ICT HTF candles. How big move PPI normally is? PPI will deliver to previous day high. Like, it'll be a good enough move. The day like altogether should at least be like I would say similar to this. So like the entire range should be at least like 200 points minimum. What size accounts do you have? I have 50Ks, guys. I have 50Ks. Are you trading ICT? A little bit, yeah. Is it profitable to trade ICT strategy? Yeah, I'm doing it, so. This is my first time watching you. What are you using for indicators of support and resistance? No, not support and resistance. So these are the session. This indicator shows you the session times. So basically just shows me when Asia opens, when Asia closes, when London opens, London closes, New York, all that stuff. It shows me previous day high, previous week high, previous month low, previous daily low, whatever, all that stuff. This is the indicator for that. And then this indicator shows me the higher time frame candles. It basically overlays, I have the 4-hour and the daily, but it overlays those two time frames on any time frame that I'm on, basically. So right now I'm on the 15-minute, but I have the 4-hour and daily candle, the live candles overlaid here that you guys can see. I'm probably gonna, low-key, I think I'm gonna probably call it a day. I don't see anything happening here. If something does happen, it might be after midnight. But I don't see a high or low of day getting put in or like any significant kind of move happening. I was hoping that maybe you would be able to catch like a range high to range low. This would have been the trade, the short from up here into the 4-hour low, but it delivered like without my entry there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be live tomorrow morning, like I said, guys. So I'll be live here tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on your notifications so you see when I'm live. But it'll most likely be around 8:15 a.m. And then I'll be trading the PPI move. And then I'm going to stay on through New York. And then I'll be live for Asia tomorrow night as well, okay? So have a great night, everyone. It was nice being back. I will be doing this more often, so make sure you guys tap in, bro. Every day we'll be here. Don't miss a fucking stream, bro. All right, guys, have a good one.